Thank you for joining me for your August 2018 Astro Tarot forecast. I am shuffling the Wild Unknown Tarot by Kim Krans again this month. I know I like to use a new deck each month, but I was drawn to this and I'm just keeping it organic through the natural process of how I intuitively draw these cards. So I wanted to use this again this month. Next month I will be using a new deck. So it's eclipse season. How has everyone been maneuvering? This is my 8th hour recording these videos. I don't understand the process anymore. What I used to do for 5 years effortlessly has become my worst nightmare once a month, recording these videos. Not dealing with you and the people that I appreciate, but actual technology and being a video production person. So here's where I'm at. My iMovie completely freezes still every time I attempt to record. I have a brand new computer. It's been maintenanced and reinstalled 3 times to give me a fresh computer. It still freezes. And so does QuickTime. Another app freezes while I'm recording it. The Apple representative actually told me that they think I am haunted. I'm not haunted. I can definitely feel spirits, and I have a strong protection with me and around me always. So it's not that, but I'm forced to believe that it's my energy because none of it makes sense technology-wise. And now I'm recording on an iPhone on a camera stand that's horizontal. I don't know where I'm even looking into the camera anymore. So thank you for choosing me as your reader, even though the frames look different every time I come up. So since April, I've been having these issues, and I'm more than open for advice in the comments below. I've tried everything though, so I'm not really sure what to do. Let's get into eclipse season, because I know a lot of you are dealing with technical glitches and Uranus retrograde not helping matters, ruling large computer systems and devices. Also, our Mercury retrograde is occurring and through the 19th, and we have eclipse season. So there's a lot going on, and we have our first transit on the 6th, and that is with your ruling planet, Venus, entering your sign. So you're blessed and graced with the beauty and attractiveness of Venus, smoothing over your physical aesthetic. You are looking and you're looking your best and attracting the right people to you at this time. And Venus will remain there with you through the whole month into September. So take advantage of this. She also brings with her a sense of harmony and balance. So feeling even is important for a Libra, and feeling that balance, Venus can help you gauge that scale that you maneuver so well, Libra and Libra rising. And please make sure to watch your rising sign and your sun and your moon sign for a full dose of your cosmos. We have Uranus retrograde on the 7th. And when this technical planet slows down, he's the higher octave of Mercury. This impacts your 8th house of shared resources and combined monies in the living situation. There's a little bit of an uneven feel here, or just like having it, then not. Having all you need, then feeling like you're not really receiving the support. And if you take finances out of it, this is about your intimacy, the 8th house of what is private to you and where you hold your intimate connections. So some of you are feeling like the gas is full throttle, and then you're stepping on the brakes, and then the gas is full throttle, and then the brakes come on. So this is a 7-year transit with Uranus in the 8th house, and you'll just be dealing with that accordingly. A lot of you are reassessing relationships and who you're investing your money with, because it applies in both of those areas. On the 11th, we have our new moon solar partial solar eclipse at 18 degrees of Leo in the 11th house of friendships. So the new moon energy, a fresh batch of clubs, groups, organizations, people that you're affiliated with will be swept into Libra's life. And you're done with the old sense of outdated memberships or clubs that you're not really resonating with anymore. It might be time to join something new, and maybe time to enhance your goal list, because the 11th house is what you are achieving and what you tend to in your goals. So the eclipse here could just see Libra in a new direction and with a sense of replenishment in this sector. Mercury goes direct there at 11 degrees of Leo in that 11th house. 11-11, a lot of that vibes. A lot of that 11-11 number through the astrology the last 3 months. And I know those of you who pay attention to that, that is a angelic number. It's an Archangel Michael number. It's intuitive, honed in, light being energy. And Mercury direct here has you reassessing all things 11th house. Where are you social? Who do you feel comfortable with? Libra, truly, when you are in your own skin and smiling wide, who helps you ease into that? That's where you're surrounding yourself in that energy. On the 23rd, the sun enters Virgo, and he does so every year until September 22nd, and this is the sign just before you, so this is the quiet 12th house sector. And there is a need for rest and reprieve at this time, and release. The 12th house is the house of the undoing, what no longer serves your highest purpose. And the sun, the life force here, has you retreating a little bit. Even though it's not Mercury retrograde, it's still okay to get a little bit behind the scenes and reevaluate your life, so you can get ready for the sun entering your sign and your solar return in September. On the 26th, the full moon at 3 degrees of Pisces brings closure to a health ailment for you in the 6th house. And it could also bring closure to a routine or a project slash task you were handling in work or daily regimen. And there is a completion here. Some of you who have not been feeling at your best can eclipse out that ailment and wave goodbye to maybe a fitness routine that you completed. It's always great to maintain through life as we get older, and to stay limber and agile in the body. So don't give up completely on health regimens, but if you were doing something like a reboot or a 21-day fix, something like that, maybe you're coming to an end around the 26th, and then there is time to show your new self, to expose all the work you've done. On the 27th, Mars goes direct at 28 degrees of Capricorn until the 10th of September, and then he enters Aquarius again, where he was when he retrograded, and remains in Aquarius through November 26th. So he gets a taste of that environment sector where there's some action. Maybe some of you have completed a move, or you are competitive in the home, aggressive. Maybe there's some harsh communications going on in the environment sector for you. Or there is a stimulus to rearrange the home, thoroughly investigate it, clean it. And then Mars can go back into the 5th house, where he is attracting romance and love towards Libra and Libra rising. Let's see what's here in the tarot for you. I have a special that I'm offering. I think I might have mentioned it in the beginning. If I didn't, my apologies. If you choose a 60-minute Astro Tarot reading with me from the 12th of July through the 27th, you will receive an additional 10 minutes free of a reading to either apply at the end of that 60-minute session or to use throughout the end of the year to check in. So consider purchasing that if you've not read with me before. It's one of the things I do best. And I generally have return clients. So consider that for this eclipse season. And my links and info are below. You can always book with me and reach me at audreyalison.com. Okay, Libra, here are your cards for the month of August. Wow, that's Libra right there. I love this deck because she chooses the animals that really fit with the element and the suit. So the swords represent air, and she's got this beautiful owl. The daughter of swords is the page. And I'm noticing you can't read these in reverse because I'm using my iPhone and not iMovie. It never ends. I don't know what to do to get these done right. Daughter of swords, so air sign female, that's the Libran in you. And for those of you who are male, it still represents the Libran. And taking you out of it and the identity of it, it's a quick messenger. It's a message delivered swiftly. Let's see what else is here. 8 of Cups. Don't cry over spilled wine. Those wine glasses are all chipped up, and the 8 of Cups is what you feel like you might be drowning in. What are you lost in? You see that big mountain that it's up against? There's a heavy, looks like a doomfulness behind this, but I know that not everything can be rosy in life. We deal with loss, death, our past. Even though you should try to live in the present forward, the past isn't here anymore and isn't your current reality. So try to move forward with confidence and positivity in life. I know it's hard. I struggle with it myself. 5 of Swords. Some of you are cut in 2 different directions due to the stress and anxiety of decision making, or an ill feeling that something isn't meshing. You see how this worm is severed into 2? Maybe you're trying to put something together that doesn't necessarily fit or can't be regenerated. And there's some stress behind that, Libra. Let's see what else is here. You have 2 more cards. The Fool says, start over. The 0 card is that reset button, new moon eclipse in your goal sector. Perhaps this has to do with people who want to manifest career goals and you're walking uphill, trying to walk through the mountain instead of around it, like I am in these recordings. Okay, Son of Cups is here. So you have a swift message coming in and an intimate message as you leave. So it's important to listen to your intuition, your guided self, intuitive self throughout eclipse season. I feel like people can get overwhelmed and not know what direction to head in. Not all the information might be here yet at the top of the month. You have to wait it out and wait through the Mercury retrograde to assess. If things are saddening you or pressuring you, know that you have angels. Know that there is the good grace of God, the universe, and you have a chance to start anew every day. You can choose to be a better person, a positive person, and just because you were some way, you can really change yourself. You can break old patterns and behavioral patterns and mental patterns. You can reprogram the mind. They do that in hypnosis thoroughly, and tapping and all of that type of technology and psychoanalytical practice that can help you. Therapies, psychotherapy, and all of that I'm hearing that you can use to help yourself. Talk to somebody, okay? I'm wishing you the best, Libra. Please know that I love you, and remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.